Morning everybody, it's June 14th, 2024, and I thought I would highlight some of my needle palms here in Greene County, Zone 8. All of these were planted between 1994 and 2000, so they've been in the ground anywhere from roughly 25 to 30 years. They don't get a lot of attention. These are at my wife's family farm, and I do what I can to look after them, but they pretty much are on their own. The first one is the oldest one. I planted this in '94, and it came from Jerry McInnes. God rest his soul. Jerry had a little nursery in Stockbridge, Georgia. These were, all of these were locally sourced. I believe Jerry's seed sources were in the Macon area. So these are all, I guess you could say, Georgia native needle palms. This one's about 8 feet tall. Overall, it's got multiple stems. It is a female, and I have collected seed off of it and have seedlings from it. So it's been a great palm. And so we'll walk around and see the others. They're in the other yard, so we'll take a little journey right now. See a few things on the way. On the way, 2 Trachycarpus princeps that I got from Rare Palm Seeds many years ago, and grew these from seeds. Very slow. This was a fairly sunny area when I planted them, but it's grown up a lot, and now fairly shady. So, but they're still beautiful palms. You can see the white backs. They're really attractive. I'll show you the other one. Just about covered up with gingers and poison ivy. Here's the other one. It's a little bit better looking. I think it's a little bit older. Nice, attractive palm. Again, I wish they grew a little faster, and I think they probably would in more sun. So I have 2 more at my other house that are in a lot more sun. So we'll see how they do relative to these. We'll take another look at the leaves, and they are just gorgeous. Well worth growing. I like the leaf shape on these as well. All right. You may have seen some of these from an earlier video I did on sables. We won't focus on those today. This is the newest needle palm. This was actually planted in 2000. Again, I think I got it from Jerry. So local needle palm, probably in the Macon area. And it's been there almost about 24 years. So done great. Obviously no problems. They will get big. As you can see, it takes up the entire corner of the little cottage here. So plant accordingly. They look small when you put them in, but when they get going, this palm is probably 12, 15 feet wide, approaching 8 feet high, multiple stems. There are single stem versions out there, but I've never been able to pick one out as a small plant. I think you just get what you get, and this is the most common form. There's another one behind it, planted at the same time, and a little bit smaller. I think it's a little more crowded, but you can kind of see it back there. Probably needs to be moved, but at this point, unless somebody compels me to do it, I probably won't. This one was planted in '95. It's in a very dry area, and it's the smallest one, even though it's one of the older ones. They're all different. This one's about 6 feet tall and probably 8 feet wide. Certainly big enough. And here's the last one. This one may rival my oldest one. It was also planted in '95. I need to get the trumpet creeper out of it. Yeah, it's pretty big. Here's another view of it. Again, probably 8 feet tall. at least 12, 15 feet wide. You can kind of see there, and I'll kind of dig in there. You can see the trunks. It has bloomed. Don't know if it's male or female. I've never tried to collect seeds off of it, but because I've always gotten plenty off the other one, the first one we saw. But they're probably in there somewhere. This one it looks like it might be a female, or at least this year anyway. Sometimes they switch around and sometimes they're hermaphroditic, but not always producing seeds every year. So I think personally needle palms are one of the most attractive of the native palms, if not the most attractive native palm to the southeast, and it's certainly worth growing. It's not a palm for a small space, but if you've got the space, it is a beauty, and highly recommend it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everybody has a great day.